Hello, comrades. This video took me a very long time to make. You may ask yourself, but Norm, you're usually so good at writing these scripts and making these videos. What's so special about the video I'm about to watch that it took you hours or days to make? Like, what magnum opus is being presented to me? Well, I'm glad you asked this hyper-specific question that allows me to segue perfectly into my next point. This video took me a long time to make because it required a lot of introspection. I'm going to be investigating today the inherent biases and bigotry that proliferates all persons. Heck, all everything. Today's video is going to be a numbered list in which I chronicle 12 ways that you, that I, that us are bigots. Now I know the natural response is to get mad, to hit that dislike button, and to go into the comments and type out some angry troll comment along the lines of, I'm not a bigot, I do all of X, Y, and Z things, I'm X, Y, and Z whatever. And I understand that. It's natural. But just don't do that. Instead, I suggest you listen, you internalize, and you improve. Now, without further ado, let us get right into it. Number 12. Assuming that people's emotional expression based off of their facial expression. Now, this is a big one. Few of us are free from the curse of climbing the assumption ladder. It feels natural to assume that if someone's smiling, it means they're happy, but that's just wrong. Assuming people's emotions like this is bigoted and hurtful towards people with such conditions as smiling depression and other people who have trouble outwardly conveying their emotions. You could spend years training out this response and still, now and then, you will jump to these conclusions. But the solution to this is comically easy. It's just, you instead of assuming how somebody's doing, you just, ask them. Number 11, using gendered language when referring to a group. This is a big one, guys. Almost everyone can find themselves using gendered words to refer to a group of people. Such as, the words include things like dudes, fellas, boys, so on. You get the picture. Now, if you use one of these, again, don't feel bad. Just try to learn and get better from it. It's not hard to have a slip up from time to time, but you just kind of want to work on your filter and sort of try to get better about using less and less gendered language. Number 10. Okay, now this one's a hard one to fix. A lot of us, sadly, are in systematically white areas. And it can be hard to surround yourself with enough POCs to even out all the whiteness. But even if you have no control over the people you surround yourself with, being in a white bubble still makes you a bigot. Sorry. I'm just telling it like it is. Number 9. Number 9 is dating preferences. This is a capital H, huge one. I know a lot of you watching identify as a specific sexuality, be that polyamorous, pansexual, straight, demisexual, homosexual, bisexual. You get the picture. But I'm here to tell you, at this point, that's not good, okay? The problem with these sexualities is they're inherently limiting and they're transphobic. Trans people already have a hard enough time dating. And you add on all of these alt sexualities being coined on a daily basis, and it just makes it harder for them to keep track of who will date them and who won't. So why don't in 2020 we just make it a resolution to date everyone? I mean, is it really that hard? Number 8, another one that's hard to change. Being part of a capitalistic society. Again, like the white bubble that I'd mentioned earlier, there's really nothing you can do about this one. But just know that by using money, you're propagating capitalism and you're being a bigot. You know, because capitalism has been disproportionately affecting POCs in a negative way. And it just, if you look at the facts, capitalism is inherently bigoted. So by using money and being a capitalist, you're bigoted. It's that simple. Number 7. This one very naturally dovetails with number 8. This is keeping a supply of personal wealth. If you save money and you don't donate it when there are literally people dying in the streets on a daily basis, I mean Chirac, you're a bigot. It's just that simple. You know, it's like I said, you can't control the fact that you're in a capitalist society if you live in America. You know, you can resist, but you can't super control that. But you can still donate all your money to POC positive charities, JLGBTQ positive charities, and reduce your own personal wealth and savings so that you are less held in this capitalist sort of bind. If you vote, you're a bigot. Does this need any more explanation? By voting, you're inherently supporting a bigoted electoral college system which disproportionately gives more vote to white folks. I think, and I've said enough there. Number 5 is an odd one here. Have you ever felt sorry for someone? This one goes out to all my bleeding heart journalists. If you have felt sorry for someone or pitied someone who is down and out, well, your pity is meaningless. And it is just an excuse to make you feel better about yourself. How about you get off your butt for once and do something instead of just feeling bad for someone and complaining all the time, okay? All empathy is just a selfish excuse to feel better about yourself. Stop being empathetic in 2020. It's time for change. Stop being a bigot. Number 4. If you, like I said earlier, if you are not in a constant state of resisting the powers that be at all times, you are a bigot. It's that simple. If you see a pig policeman and you don't let them know your opinion on them, then you're part of the problem. Number 3. One of the biggest ways that people are still secretly bigoted in 2020 is being part of the problem and not part of the solution. So how about you just stop being part of the problem? You are a bigot if you are not willing to call out your own family members for even the smallest infraction. We need to have a hair trigger on hate. If someone makes a joke that is problematic, you are bigoted if you don't take a stand against it. And don't even get me started if you laugh. If someone makes an offensive joke, you must say, sorry, not funny, and redirect them to information so that they can be informed and stop being problematic. Number one. And sadly, this one applies to a lot of people too. Not being subscribed to channels like this one that work to fight bigotry is bigoted. The only reason not to be subbed to affiliate channels is because you want to stay in the ignorance, the comfortable ignorance of bigotry. My YouTube analytics show that less than half of you who watch my videos are subscribed to my channel. And that number frightens me. It frightens me to know that more than half of you are cut and dry bigots. Anyway, I hope you liked watching this video. I hope it was informative. I just want you to know it took a lot out of me to make it. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you'll get better. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'll see you later.